Looking back at some of our favorite games, it was evident that a huge portion of these games are in the real-time strategy genre, or RTS games for short. Today, there's many great RTS games like Warcraft 3, Starcraft 2, or Iron Harvest. But we asked the question, what are the top 5 RTS games from the last millennium? Yes, as always, this list is 100% subjective. Comment below if you disagree or have a better list, but it has to be released in the last millennium or have a modern version of the game. Number 5. Red Alert was released in 1996, and for many of us, this was a huge leap from the other games we played at the time. It was also a game that did not leave our mind after we put it away for the day. How are you going to progress the campaign, get better? And why was the Soviet defense structures better than the Allied side? These were the questions our young teenager minds were occupied with while playing Red Alert. It was also one of the first games that were the talk of the schoolyard. We knew Red Alert was fiction, but we also learned that Einstein, Tesla, and that the Soviet Union was not fiction, but real. With its high-paced gameplay, excellent soundtrack, and replayability, this game hit the right place. And for some of us, it sparked the love for the genre that even exists today. You can play this game today in a remastered version that also lets you experience how the original was back in 1996.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting on.
Number 4. Homeworld was released in 1999, but we played it a few years after it was released. We bought it at the store only because the game cover looked cool. And guess what? The game did not disappoint. It was a gripping story about a people left alone in the stars and their journey to an unknown planet that was their true home. Unique about this game, you move 360 degrees since you are in space. So you can attack or be attacked from in every direction. Your fleet will follow you from mission to mission, so if you play bad, the game will be difficult. However, if you play smart, strategic, and understand this is a one-way ticket, this is one epic journey. This game still lives rent-free in our minds. What a great game, and you are in for a treat if you never played this before. Number 3. Age of Empires 2 was released in 1999, yet it feels more relevant today than it did back then. We don't really understand how that's possible, but it's a game we still play on a weekly basis. It offers a fantastic variety of campaigns, scenarios, and a skirmish mode with dozens of playable civilizations. It's the perfect blend of pacing, strategic depth, and endless possibilities. Even the cheats in the game are fun. With the release of the Definitive Edition in 2019, the game feels ready for another 20 years, and we know we'll still be playing it. Number 2. Warcraft 2 from 1995 became an instant success when it was released over 30 years ago. At launch, it felt completely different from other RTS games at the time, bringing larger battles, naval combat, and a polished style the world of video games hadn't really seen before. It continued the story from the first Warcraft, but with far deeper gameplay, more units, improved graphics, voice lines fans still quote today, and a campaign that laid the foundation for Warcraft's legendary universe. It's an understatement to say that this game has a special place in our hearts, but with this game, Blizzard rose to fame, setting the stage for Starcraft, Diablo, and eventually World of Warcraft. Number 1. Starcraft, released in 1998, made one of the biggest impacts in gaming history. With its rich sci-fi story, 3 completely unique races, and deep gameplay that was easy to learn but hard to master, it set a new standard. It also pioneered online play and helped create esports as we know them today. No wonder it rose to cult status so quickly. In 2016, the remastered version gave it a modern look while keeping the original soul intact. Nearly 30 years later, Starcraft still impresses and reminds us of just how great the 90s were for gaming. What a fantastic game, memories it created, and we will still play this game in the future. Thank you, Blizzard. If you were born in the 2000s, there's a whole library of great RTS games waiting for you. These titles laid the foundation for what was to come, but something was lost along the way. It's hard to say exactly what, but in our minds, that time was a truly transformative stage. Going from games like Mario or Alex Kidd to Red Alert and Warcraft had a huge impact on our lives. Back then, our only and real worry was how to find more time to play. Tell us in the comments below if this list made sense or not. We hope you enjoyed this video.